Yo, what it do, what it don't? It's your boy, Baldhead Job in the motherfucking building. I got one of my special guests.
ASTER the Gemini.
And today we're gonna do something special, man. Usually you see me playing games and doing some wild shit. But today, I got a real cool dude in the motherfucking building. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna make some tea. And I got my ginger, I got my lemons. Let me lift this motherfucker up for folks to see. I already prepped them bitches too. Know what I'm saying?
Yo,
And as we're making tea, I'm gonna talk a little bit to my dog Aster. Who you wanna go? You wanna throw your ginger in first? I'm gonna let you take the lead.
nah, you got it.
All right.
Yeah, I'm kind of
Appreciate
new to this.
Oh, it's all right. So really, we're just gonna throw our ginger in the motherfucker. Know what I'm saying? A couple pieces, and I'm gonna just crush that bitch up a little bit. Got some real strength in that motherfucker. But at the same time, you go by Aster the Gemini. Where that name come from?
Oh, so I don't even know. I went by like a couple of different names type shit. Yeah,
What happened?
I don't know. They never really fit. You feel me? Like I don't even want to say them because I feel like it's so embarrassing. No cap.
Did you go by Big Shrimp? You know, it's not that funny, bro. Like,
No, it's
Wayne used to go
hilarious.
by Big Shrimp.
Nah, I went by like A1,
Okay.
then Ammo, then Kid Combat. That was like the worst one. No cap. And then like my brother, like we like playing games. You feel me? So he would always like type in the character name. It would be Aster. I thought it was cool. You feel me? So off that, I was like, off that, I was like, alright, I like that name. But I also wanted to give it meaning too. So like, I'm a Gemini, so it became Aster the Gemini. So I started playing on the gem in Gemini. So then I let Aster become an acronym for gems. So A for amethyst, S for sapphire, T for topaz, E for emerald, and R for ruby. So it's Aster the Gemini. I'm
That nigga cold. I swear, I didn't expect that motherfucker with you. Yo,
a gem. Yeah,
yo, I'm sorry, bro, but throw your ginger in there, man. Like, for real, for
I
real.
appreciate it.
I have some other questions, man. Like, I heard that you were a poet, and then you transitioned from poetry to music. How
Yes,
was that
sir.
transition for you? Like, did you just so happen to just start
Shit weird.
doing it over a beat, or what's up?
It was more like I ain't gonna hold you. This is distracting.
It's okay.
But I ain't gonna hold you. Like it was like, so my brother started doing poetry. 'Cause I have a twin brother. You feel
do?
me? So he started doing poetry, and for me, it was like, all right, whatever he do, like I'm gonna beat him. You feel me? So I was like, he can write poetry. I'm gonna do it too. You feel me? So I started writing poetry, and then when I went to high school, I joined my poetry club.
Okay.
And I was there for like all 4 years, and they really taught me a lot. You feel me? Like doing open mics, unspoken words. You feel me? Just learn how to perform and whatnot. So after like high school, like I had no more ambition to write poetry. Like for some reason, I feel like I got it all out. So I was like, let me hit the studio. You feel me? And I've been rapping, but like I ain't never hit the studio. So I hit the studio, and then it was just natural. Like you feel me? Like I always had love for music. You feel me? So off of that, I started making music, and then. Like I met my boy Day, you feel me? He put me on to my first rap show ever, you feel me?
When was that?
Boy, that was like 2017, 18.
So you've been in this game for a minute now.
So yeah, so been a little fighty. I can throw this in here or no?
Yeah, you can throw it in there.
Alright, so like
Just put
I'm
that
gonna
bit
put it right
down.
there.
That's
So
fine.
like my first show, I ain't gonna hold you, like it was terrible, bro. Like I was on stage like shaking like a stripper, you feel me? Like I was nervous as hell. Like it was different than poetry, cause like poetry, you know what your intended crowd is, you feel me? Like you know, like they want to see poetry, but like you come to a show, like, I feel like rap got a little different like sections in it, you feel me? Like you do your boom bap, you do your turn up, you know, your trap, your little mosh. So like I ain't really know myself as a rapper yet, so I was doing shows and whatnot, and then like I'm performing and like I'm seeing people laugh at me. I'm like, I get it. I laugh too, no cap. So I don't even know. Like it was
Just put
interesting.
it on the table.
It was interesting. But yeah.
So you just said that you had a twin, bro. Like, do you
Yeah.
still and your twin still like he still do poetry or not?
He do poetry, but I was more like open with it. You feel me? Like I'm more open with it. Like competitions or whatnot. He kind of like he was open with it, but he kept it really more to himself. Cause I guess I wrote it more. Cause my off rip, I wrote it as a flex. I was like, oh, he could do it, I could do it too. But he wrote it off of like pure intentions, like he trying to express something. You feel me? Like that eventually became what I started doing too. But like his was more like, you know, I'm sad, let me write it down. I'm happy, let me write it down. You feel me? So like he more like more than anything kept it to himself. So he still do it though.
Mm.
Let me get some honey in this joint.
You need some honey in that motherfucker? Bro? Throw
I
some
put
honey in
honey
that
in all
motherfucker.
my tea, no cap. That joint
What?
be bitter as hell.
I don't know, man. As we make this tea, it seems like the process itself. Now I know that you're a guy about the process. So what is your artistic process? Like, do you just hop in the stew? Cause I know some artists, what they do is like they first hop in the stew, and then they like start making some stuff as they're in the stew, and then there's some people who
Yeah.
write it down, and then there's like some 50-50s. And I seen one motherfucker make ad libs first, and then made his.
And that's
his
fine.
shit.
That's fine. My process really, I'm still as an artist, like I'm still growing. So like, I wouldn't say it's one natural process, but my favorite type of process really is like I like to do everything at night. You feel me? Like if I'm a smoke, I don't smoke like that. But if I smoke at nighttime, you feel me? Like if I want to have a good time, nighttime. You feel me? So my favorite time to write is at night, and then like a secluded space. You feel me? Like by myself. You feel me? Like I'm just turning up or vibing or just put myself in the mood. You feel me? Just give myself time. So if I really want to write, I might be sitting down for like 2 hours, and not a single like word is on the paper, but like I'm just gonna give myself that time. Like my process really is like take your time. Like take your time. Even recording, like me and Dave done a lot of stuff together. Like he even engineered me. You feel me? Like I be doing like 80 takes, no cap, cause like I don't care. Like I'm gonna take my time. I ain't trying to rush nothing. So my process really just take my time with it. You feel me?
So, like you said, when you're working with Dave, this nigga be getting hot at you for taking what mad studio time. Cause you say 80 takes sound like
Yeah.
like 5, 6
Like-
hours for real in the stew.
Like he helped me a lot, cause like he would tell me like, yo, you gotta do this faster. You feel me? Like you gotta speed the process up while also like giving us quality. You feel me? So like he probably get mad, but he ain't show me though. Like he ain't tell me. You feel me?
Man, speaking about like Dave, I know he's another local artist. So, is there any other local artist that really inspires you to make music, or is you really just inspired by something else?
Yeah. So I listen to a lot of local music, cause I feel like that's where you gonna find the gems. You feel me? Like in my community. You feel me? So like it's a lot. Like if I can name drop people, like I like Phoenix James. You feel me? I like Mikey Moore music. I like Day music. My homie Dylan Hall. You feel me? Like dang, it's a lot of people. You feel me? But yeah, my homies records too. But like it's a lot. Like I listen to a lot of local music because I feel like some mad talented people out here. You feel me? And I always want to show love. You feel me?
That's important to like really get into the community.
Yeah.
One thing about we do it for us, we community-based people for real. We started out looking at y'all boys, watching y'all, going to y'all shows, seeing what y'all boys do. You know what I'm saying? So, saying that you are inspired by local
Oh, this
artists.
shit hot as hell, boy. I ain't even gonna hold you. I said, burn my tongue.
Hey, it did, bro.
Hell yeah.
Did I make it look so smooth? Like
Nah, I ain't
that?
gonna. You was drinking that shit like it was soda, like.
It's actually really good.
Nah, he capping. He know he dying inside, man.
Nah, bro, I'm just hot because I'm bald, so the heat just kind of just.
Nah, I feel you, cause I'm hot. Like I'm sweating off that. I ain't gonna hold you. Like I know your head going crazy. Like I know that.
Right.
I know that bit going crazy.
My shit is gleaming right now. I know that for a fact. Hey, man, I'm gonna keep it a stat with you. It's been great to have you here on another episode of Working Title. Shout out We Do It For Us. Shout out Melanin Studios. Also plug yourself in and plug your artists in it, man.
It is ASTER the Gemini. You can follow me on Instagram at ASTER the Gemini. ASTER THE Gemini. Yeah.
You got Twitter?
Oh yeah, Twitter. All my socials is ASTER the Gemini. Spotify, Apple Music, SoundCloud, ASTER the Gemini.
OnlyFans also ASTER the Gemini.
We on this soon. I'll cap it. I'm gonna kill me. What the fuck?
Sorry. Shout out everybody on the We Do It First team, as well as like I said before, man. Shout out to God for having me here for real. So y'all tap in with that.
Hell yeah.
Peace.
All right, quiet on the set.